Taurus, welcome to your February 2019 love reading. It's Raina here. There's a truck that is making some noise out there, so I hope you can't hear that. I'm back to using my Morgan Greer deck. You know, it really feels great in my hands. I like to mix things up now and then, but there's always something that, you know, when you get a feel for something, you want to have it. So the heart of the matter is the Knight of Wands, and this is a card, you know, they say rods, I always say wands. This is a card that's attributed to Sagittarius, I attribute it to Aries, but in any case, this can be a person that you are attracted to. In some cases, if you've already been involved with them, maybe this is somebody you meet. But if you've already met this person, you may be a little bit frustrated because they seem like they're elusive, like they're hard to pin down, like you'd like to form a relationship with them, and they may be very sexy, very exciting, but they're not very stable. They, you know, may have commitment issues. In the past position, we have the Strength card. Now, the Strength card does connect to Leo, and Leo is one of the wands along with Aries and Sagittarius, so that's the one fire sign that you tend to be attracted to, so that's a possibility. The Strength card is also a card, obviously, of inner strength, and so for some people, this may be a situation where you've come out of a difficult relationship and you are more confident now, and you've met this person that exudes a lot of confidence themselves. The only problem is you feel like they won't settle down, but you know, the thing about it is that even if that's true, if you're having a good time with this person, maybe that's okay. Maybe you don't have to try to control the situation at this point. So the bottom line is that it's really good to be able to see another person for who they are without trying to change them, and, you know, accept the situation. And if you don't like the situation, rather than being upset that it's not going your way, then you just move on. If you really feel like you're attracted to somebody who you have a strong feeling is just out looking for fun, and they are not really marriage material, or they're not, and you know, marriage, I just mean commitment material, then that it is what it is, you know. And actually the spiritual message and advice is connected to the Nine of Swords. So you may be, even in some cases, anxious about this situation. And if somebody provokes anxiety within you, that's a sign that something may be amiss. So with the Knight of Wands as the centerpiece, I'm thinking of someone who is very dynamic. You know, if this is a other person, I could see why you would be attracted to this individual. But you have to meet people where they are, and you have to accept people as they are. There's a saying that women try to change men, and men try to keep women the same. And I think that there's a lot of truth to that. And obviously, you know, they're just talking about heterosexual relationships. So that dynamic of how women tend to react in relationships, where they want to reform somebody. And I, you know, as a fellow woman, I think that that isn't a good attitude. Obviously, we want our partner to grow in life, but that's not really our business. We have to tend to our own garden, not to worry about somebody else's, what they've done and what they haven't done. So in any case, that is something that is really maybe on your mind and maybe causing you to feel uncomfortable. And don't try to be something that you're not. If you're dealing with a fire sign, chances are, in some cases, your temperaments are completely different and they're not necessarily compatible. But it doesn't mean that you may not have a very enjoyable fling with that person, or that you can't be friends with that person. It's just that you're coming from a completely different place. You won't, earth signs tend to be builders. They want, especially, Taurus, let me just say Taurus. Taurus people are builders, okay? And so you're looking for somebody to build an empire with. Fire signs are very creative, and they are passionate, and they're into freedom. And so they might tend to be like a little bit annoyed if somebody's trying to dictate to them what to do, where to go, how to act, and when to commit, that they want to do it on their own timetable, if at all. And of course, fire sign people commit to others. But this person may simply be at a certain stage that they can't. As a matter of fact, I think this kind of goes along with this, because this is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is about timing and cycles in life. And it can be that there's like, the timing is off between you and somebody else. And the thing is that you may be trying to push something that simply is not in your best interests. And, Taurus, being a fixed sign, can get obsessed, fixated on certain things, and then just like keep wanting to do them, even, whether or not it really is good for them. So don't get into that rut where you are obsessing over someone that deep down inside, this isn't going anywhere. Actually, what is coming in is more of your speed, and this is the Three of Pentacles. It's a relationship based on building something together, the Architect's card. Sometimes this can be a co-worker, but it's a process, okay? It's the Knight of Wands is a flash in the pan. It's something that is very enticing because it is so volatile and, hard to pin down. The Three of Pentacles can be a fellow earth sign, another Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, and you and this person are really having the, you guys have what it takes to make something happen. And that kind of relationship is going to be quite solid and grounding, and something that you can sink your teeth into and build for a future. And so the card that is the outcome is the Hangman. And it's funny because this card connects to Neptune, which is the ruler of Pisces. And I actually just did Pisces reading, and I got something for Taurus. So maybe this is actually with a Pisces individual, and you both bring something to the table that has to do with, mutually exclusive qualities. But also with Pisces, there might be, when I say mutually exclusive, I mean, or mutually beneficial. That's what I mean. The Pisces person can get you to thinking in a more spiritual way, and you can help them. And that's what you need. And they will tend to be more domestic and be more willing to settle down. Pisces people tend to be very romantic. But whoever this person is, you may just have to kind of let go and not try to control it. And even if it's this Knight of Wands individual, maybe you do have a chance with this person. Maybe the Three of Pentacles is about just being very methodical about the relationship. The Knight of Wands individual will want to push it, and you're the type of person who tends to be more cautious. But with the Hangman, you have to kind of just let go and let God, surrender to the situation and not try to push things. And you'll be fine. Okay, well, I'm just picking a card right now from my, I can't remember the name of this. What is the name of it? Oh, I just had the booklet too. I'll find out after the fact, because I do like to acknowledge the decks I'm using. The Whisper of Love deck. And I have focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. Oh, I love that. Those colors. They're amazing. And, you know, this is true even, you know, for a relationship, a person that you may be exasperated by. If you're exasperated by that Knight of Wands, they're just doing what feels comfortable for them. And it's up to you to decide whether or not you're willing to tolerate it. And if you're looking for something more solid, then hold out for that, and you can have that. Okay, Taurus, I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you'd like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.